morning, friends. I hope you guys are well. Today is November 1st, which means for me, it is officially time to say goodbye to the fall season and hello to Christmas time. I am so excited. I have so many plans for this holiday season with you. We are gonna decorate my home top to bottom together. I have tons of new DIY ideas. I wanna do more of those Pottery Barn dupes that we did in the fall. That was so much fun. But what I like to do to start off a new season, because I wanna share as many ideas as possible with you. I want to start today with a marathon of all of my favorite holiday decor videos from last year. If you're not ready for Christmas, that's okay. It's only November 1st, but what I like to do is watch these decor videos to just start planning and daydreaming about the possibilities for when you are ready. So if you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and join me for the holiday season. Let's get started. Hello friends, I hope you guys are well. I am so excited for today's video because we are decorating the bedrooms. My kids have been asking for weeks for their bedroom to be decorated for Christmas. I didn't tell them I was doing it today because I want it to truly be a surprise when they get home from school, which adds to the excitement even more. So we're gonna do all three of our kids' bedrooms today, so lots of ideas for you. For anybody new, we have boys and girls. I also wanna do Steven and I's room. I wanna do the bathrooms. I wanna do the playroom. So many ideas to share with you guys today. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's get started. Okay, we're now in Rory's bedroom. Rory is our youngest of three children. She is our 6-year-old daughter. I want to kind of talk to you about my plan for each of the kids' rooms. I like to show you my process to just hopefully give you some ideas to streamline and make things a little bit more easy and therefore more exciting for you. So I, last night, got out all of our Christmas decor that I hadn't used downstairs on the main floor, things that I knew I wasn't going to use on the porches that we're still going to do. I got a laundry basket for each of my children, and I just started separating the decor for whose bedroom I wanted to use it in. I did the same thing for a basket for Steven and I's room. So now I have all the decor ready to go. So my plan, I'm gonna come in, I wanna vacuum and just do a quick little wipe down of surfaces like her bookshelf, her nightstand, her bench, and then it's time to decorate. For our children, if you haven't watched any of my Christmas decor videos, you won't know this yet, but when the kids were old enough to graduate from the crib to like a big kid bed, that was the year that we always got them their own Christmas bedding from Pottery Barn Kids. It is the most adorable bedding in the world. It's very much an investment, but we've had Charlie's for 8 years now at this point, and it has lasted throughout the years. So I highly recommend just fun Christmas bedding for your kids. Everybody has it now. Walmart, Target, there's so many places you can get it, but the kids really look forward to that part of it. And it's a nostalgic piece where they remember exactly what their bedding looks like. And then when it comes out each year, it just adds to all the fun. All right, let's start vacuuming and start working through Rory's room.
Dear Santa, tell me that you'll make it here in time. Yeah, this boy is on my mind. The number one thing on my wish list. Oh, Santa, tell me you know that I've been good. I put the lights up just for you. You're the only one who can make my dreams come true. I could see the end until he looked my way. I used to be blue, now I'm brand new, all wrapped up in red. I keep on dreaming of his face. He just melts my heart away. I'm all glittery 'cause he makes.
Okay, while we're working on Rory's bed, I have a question for you guys. I want to do a DIY advent calendar for our children this year. I thought it would be fun to do experiences or just moments together versus putting like candy in it or things. So if you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments. There's a couple that I'm already thinking about. Like, our kids love going to the public library, and I know that doesn't seem like something extra special, but we have been so busy with fall sports that we haven't had time for little moments like that. So I'm trying to create an advent calendar with just little special moments like family movie night, or make hot cocoa and walk around the neighborhood and look at Christmas lights, or, you know, family game night. I mean, we do that pretty regularly, but I just think that intentional time where it's not something that has to cost a lot of money, and I'll probably sprinkle in like 1 or 2 excursions. Like, our kids love to go rock climbing, so I could do an indoor rock climbing one. I have to be strategic on which day I put them on so that we can actually do it on that day, so definitely the weekend. But also, I was thinking, we have a botanical gardens that does a festival of lights, and it's so pretty, so that could be another one. But if you have any ideas for just free family cozy moments to put in the advent calendar, I would greatly appreciate it.
Feel like Christmas every day. Now the winter's here to stay. All I want is this embrace. Maybe it's
I want to show you guys these really quickly because I'm going to tuck them down by her bedtime activity bin. But these are in the Target dollar spot. They're only $3 each. And these are always just so fun. They have a bunch of like really big pictures to color and then a ton of stickers. So they have a red one and then a green one. I think they had other ones too. I just felt like 2 would be plenty for Rory, but I know she is going to be really excited to discover these tonight.
crazy, but he makes it feel like Christmas every day. Dear Santa, hurry through the sparkly winter night. He started with Christmas tree. With every jingle bell, I know we finally meet. I could see the end until he looked my way. I used to be blue, now I'm brand new. All wrapped up in red.
Are you a snow globe person? I cannot help but smile and just feel so happy every time I look at a snow globe. I just truly believe those little things just hold magic. I can't even explain it. It is just the warm feeling that I get every time I look at a snow globe. Does anybody else feel that way? I also wanted to let you guys know, anything that I can link, I will. I do forget sometimes, so feel free to just leave me a comment and ask me if there's something specific that you're looking for. But I tried to not buy a ton of new stuff this year, so a lot of this stuff I've already had, but I know sometimes places like Target will carry the same stuff year after year, so I will absolutely try to link stuff. All right, let's keep decorating.
I keep on dreaming of his face. He just melts my heart away. I'm all glittery 'cause he makes it feel like Christmas every day. Now the winter's here to stay. All I want is his embrace. Maybe it's crazy, but he makes it feel like Christmas every day. I wait under the mistletoe.
I want to show you guys this little Christmas village because this is new this year in the Target dollar spot. They were only $5 each and they are so cute. The light up trees I have from years past, I think from the Target dollar spot as well. But I thought these were so cute for $5. I know they were kind of a hot item, so there might not be any left. And I even think there was another one that I wasn't able to get, but they're just so sweet. I'm so thankful I was able to find these. I think they fit perfectly on Rory's shelf. Love how the bookshelf turned out. That Christmas village is amazing. It's so cute. Rory's gonna love it so much. I have an idea. I want to add this to her nightstand. This is just a gingerbread little container that I have from the Target dollar spot last year, maybe the year before. It's perfect to like hold a remote control. So I want to grab her, I think I put it in the drawer, yeah. So her remote control for all of her lights on her bed, but then also we just recently had the book fair at our elementary school and Rory is obsessed with the pen that she got. It's her absolute favorite. So I thought this would be a cute little holder for that. I'll put the remote control in here and then I'll just put this on her nightstand. And I thought that looked really cute. All right, let's add this and then we're gonna work on the bench. I forgot to explain to you guys in my last decorate video where we did the living room and just the main floor of our home why I didn't have a Christmas tree. We have a tradition ever since I was a child, ever since my husband Steven was a child, that we get a real tree. So we usually go the week of Thanksgiving and pick out a tree as a family. I have tried year after year to convince Steven to go to an artificial tree, and he won't budge. It is something he is very firm on, which I also find really endearing. So I'm okay with the real tree. They are just such a mess to clean up, but they do smell so good, and the kids love going and having that experience. So I know there will come a time later on in life that we won't get real trees anymore. So I'm trying to just soak up those moments and appreciate them, even if I'm vacuuming pine needles day after day. By the way, that giant gingerbread house, my mom got that for me for Christmas last year, and Rory loves it so much, so I had to put it in her room for her. I think my mom got it at Home Goods. But anyway, back to the Christmas tree debate. I know there are pros and cons to having a real versus artificial tree and vice versa. Let me know in your house what you guys do. Do you do the real tree still, or have you switched over to the artificial tree?
Like Christmas every day. Now the winter's here to stay. All I want is this embrace. Maybe it's crazy, but he makes it feel like Christmas every day. I've been here waiting all day. Santa, are you on your way?
All right, we are almost done in Rory's room. We're going to do her bathroom next and just add a couple of little pieces. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the Christmas trees. If you've been watching my past decor, you know that I normally just do a little, I think it's like 2 or 3 foot tree in each of the kids' rooms. We've had those for, I think, at least 7 or 8 years. Rory's last year, half the lights didn't work in it. So I decided the kids are getting bigger. They deserve some larger trees in their room. We already had this one. This one I normally put in the playroom, but I thought it would get more enjoyment in Rory's room. She's gonna see it every single day. She's gonna love it. She's gonna be so excited because she doesn't know she's not getting her itty bitty tree this year. And then for the boys, I had 2 really, I think they're 6-foot trees. They're unlit. So I'm just gonna add some lights to them and have them have their own large tree as well. Now, decorating the tree is something that I typically reserve for the kids. They like to decorate their own individual trees. Last year I tried to surprise them and decorate it for them. I don't think they loved it as much. They really enjoyed just that one-on-one time, well, 2-on-1 time with Steven and I, and we just sit with them individually, help them decorate their tree. So I'm gonna cherish that this year. I'm not gonna film it. I will show you the trees when we're all done with it, but I think over the weekend, we'll kind of just separate some time just to spend with each of the kids while they decorate their trees. So I'm gonna lay out all the ornaments underneath for her so that we'll be ready to go, because Rory will probably wanna do it tonight, but I will show you guys the finished product after. All right, let's decorate her bathroom.
I can feel it in the air. It's getting colder, but yet so warm. Before we know it, it's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. This year, I'ma give me something special. It doesn't cost a dime, but it's precious. Hopes that I won't forget it, then I won't forgive him, no. Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my Christmas list but you, but you. I love the snow and I love the scarves, the candles lighting the decade malls, but something's missing. I wonder what.
Okay, I almost forgot. The last thing to do in Rory's room is to hang a wreath on her door. I have this one from years past that's just super simple, and normally I love simple, but I feel like this year for the kids, I want to make them something just more individualized and just fun and festive for their door. So I'm going to put this up for now, but stay tuned because I have a whole DIY holiday crafting, holiday gift making, just all fun stuff that we're gonna make together, super affordable and easy, fun stuff that we're gonna do in my craft room. So stay tuned for that one, but for now, let's do this and then we'll get a little bit more creative later on together.
Wonder what this year I'ma give me something special. It doesn't cost a dime, but it's precious. Hopes that I won't forget it.
Okay, we're now in our middle son Liam's room. For anybody new, Liam is our 10-year-old son. While we're in here, I want to talk to you guys about traditions. I love to hear other people's family holiday traditions. I always say it's never too late to start a family tradition, some that we do every single year. And this started with Stephen and I and my parents before we even had children. We do a Christmas Eve, like a scavenger hunt gift exchange. And so on Thanksgiving every year we draw names and then you see who you have. You're not supposed to tell anybody, but my mom is notorious for figuring out who everybody has and then telling people. You know you do, Mom, if you're listening. But it's always so fun because we'll write 3 clues and then the third clue takes you to where the gift is. And I always have fun taking the kids shopping for who they have for their Secret Santa, and they won't tell me who they have, but I can usually tell based on what they're buying. But it's just a fun family tradition. Stephen is the one for who can write the hardest clues. So nobody ever wants my husband Stephen to draw their name because it is always so hard to find your present at the end. And these aren't big gifts. It's more about the experience and the fun versus spending a ton of money on a gift. But it's just such a fun family tradition. Let me know some traditions you guys have for the holidays.
Santa, I won't forgive you for Santa. Won't you forget about it? Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my Christmas list but you, but you. Been thinking about
Fun fact about Christmas trees, they always take more lights than you think they're gonna need. Thankfully, I do have an extra box. I need to go search for an extra box for Charlie's room because he has the exact same tree and I had only allotted for 1 strand of lights. I should have known better.
While building Frosty the Snowman until late outside. Says, oh, when all was right and the candlelight would glow, where we used to play in the wintry wonderland, and we hear carols sung from Rudolph's marching band. Oh, oh.
Okay, we are now in our 11-year-old son Charlie's room. Wait till you see his bedding. It's a Peanuts theme. I got it because Charlie Brown, Charlie, obviously. But then the funny part is Charlie Brown isn't actually on the bedding. And for anybody new, that is Annie. She is our fox red lab. She is 4 years old. I also want to say Gus is doing amazingly well. I love how much you guys ask about our dogs. I think that is so sweet. And I know some of you worry about Gus because he lives in our basement, but you guys don't need to worry. It is truly the safest situation for Gus, and we're so thankful that we have a walkout basement for him. He is very elderly. He is 14 years old and he can't do stairs anymore. He will definitely risk injury if he does stairs, and so he lives in the basement, but we are down there all the time, you guys. The kids, it's the first place they go when they get home from school. Steven and I are down there every single morning working out and spending time with Gus, and he truly sleeps a lot during the day, so having just a quiet little area for himself to get his sleep is really important for him. So he is thriving. He is doing really well for our, the 14-year-old body that he is in. But thank you so much, you guys, for all of just your sweet comments about our dogs, because if you are a pet owner, I'm sure you feel the same way, but your dogs are usually your first kids that you have, and that was definitely the case with Gus. We got him before we started having children, and Annie is very much the same way, and so I appreciate how much you guys ask about them.
Christmases of old, when all was right and the candlelight would glow, where we used to play in a wintry wonderland, and we'd hear carols sung from Rudolph's marching band.
I moved Charlie's little puzzle to clean his table, and now I can't figure out how to put it back together. He's not gonna be mad at me. He's the most understanding kid, but why can't I figure this out? I don't know. We're just gonna leave it. Charlie will have to redo it tonight. Oops. I also don't think maybe I'm gonna put one piece of decor on his nightstand, but he is my kid who likes to have a lot of things next to him at bedtime, so I'm gonna leave space for that. So let me just go see what I have, and we'll just add like 1 or 2 things. Okay, serious question. When you buy something from the Dollar Tree or the Target dollar spot, something that's not very expensive, and it has a button battery, it lights up. When the battery runs out, do you ever replace the battery? I think you know the answer to that for me. Button batteries are expensive. It's still cute without the lights.
Summer's long gone, baby. The first
Christmas tree, fluffing is a real test of a person's patience.
Hanging at the door. Christmas is the time to set your mind and spirit free. Everybody smiling while we decorate the tree. If I could, I wish for you to spend Christmas here with me. Tell me, can you feel it? There is loving in the air. No more feeling lonely or in despair. We give out the presents, they keep coming back for more.
I don't know how, but Charlie's tree ran out after 2 strands, so we're gonna have to go for a 3rd one for his. But I don't know why it took more lights. I'm sure it was my mistake. I think I gave the bottom of the tree a little too much love with the lights, and I didn't do that in Liam's. I was trying to conserve, you know when you're like trying to conserve lights, you go like real tight around. This time I went a little bit more loose, so let me add a 3rd strand.
We give out the presents, they keep coming back for more. No one should be sad or left alone. Nothing matters more than being here with you. I give up all I have to show you that my love is Christmas is the time to leave your ego at the door. Everybody smiling while we dance around the floor. If I could, I wish for you to spend Christmas here. Christmas is the time to set your mind and spirit free. Everybody smiling while we decorate the tree. If I could, I wish for you to spend Christmas here with me.
We're now in the boys' shared bathroom, and I thought the garland looked so cute in Rory's bathroom over the mirror that I decided to try to do something similar in the boys' bathroom. I did need to get a command hook to go in the center though, or else it would hang too far down. I've also explained this in some of my other decor videos, but I try, especially on my journey of decluttering and organizing our home, I try to not buy a ton of new decor every year because honestly, we don't need it. And so what I usually do is I'll take what I have, but I'll decorate and put it in different spots throughout our home. So it kind of feels like new decor, especially when you take a piece and use it in a different way. I just enjoy the creative side of that, how I can take a piece of decor and use it in a different way or a different spot. Like this tree, for example, I think it's supposed to hold a candle, but I just got the idea of just putting towels inside of it, and I thought that turned out so cute. Love how all the decor turned out. I cannot wait for my kids to get home and see their rooms. Gonna be a total surprise. I cannot wait. So I don't think we're gonna get to Stephen and I's room or the playroom because it's already getting close to 3 o'clock. Kids are gonna be home very soon. And we have a little bit of a tradition on this channel. When we decorate, we bake. So I think the goal for today is to go downstairs and do some baking. That way I'll have that special little treat to add to all the excitement for the kids. And then tomorrow morning, I'll pick up the camera. We'll get Stephen and I's room decorated, our bathroom, and then also the playroom. So fun. Okay, here is the cookie mix that I was talking about. It's made by Pillsbury, and it's just called the Funfetti Hot Cocoa Cookie Mix. I always get mine from Walmart, but I know they have it at Target. I've seen it there, and probably most grocery stores. But these are so simple and dangerously tasty. All right, let's make them. while the cookies are baking, I wanted to give you guys a little update in the pantry. In case you missed my last video, we added a hot cocoa bar here. And as you can tell by the level of the marshmallows, we have already started to enjoy that. And then I added some decor here. I had those houses up there, but I was worried they were going to get knocked over and break. So I ended up just kind of spacing them out on this shelf. And I thought they turned out so pretty. All right, back to the cookies. Okay, of course I'm gonna taste test one. The kids are about to be home. Well, Charlie is about to be home from middle school, and then a little bit after that, Liam and Rory will be home. I'm gonna enjoy this cookie, have a little moment of calmness, and then we will pick back up tomorrow and we'll finish up all the decorating. Cheers. Oh, these are so good. I always like to show you guys an overview of all of the decor that we did that day, and I have to apologize. I was not able to pick up the camera the next day and film doing our bedroom and bathroom because half of our family woke up with that terrible cough that has been going around, and so I wasn't able to finish that. But this video is long enough, so stay tuned. My next video, we're going to tackle Steven and I's bedroom and our bathroom and the playroom, and I'm so excited to share those ideas with you guys. And I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you're new, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hello friends, I hope you guys are well. Today we are going to pick up where we left off with the bedroom decor. We're going to do Steven and I's room, the bathroom, the playroom. I have a kid-friendly, Christmas-themed family dinner idea to share with you tonight that is so much fun. Thank you for all of your kind words. We are feeling so much better. I've been told the cough is just going to stick around for a while, so we are moving forward in life. I'm excited to share some decor ideas with you guys. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's get started.
Dear Santa, tell me that you'll make it here in time. Yeah, this boy is on my mind. The number one thing on my wish list. Oh, Santa, tell me you know that I've been good. I put the lights up just for you. You're the only one who can make my dreams come true.
I'm starting to think this is not a king size sheet. Okay, hold on.
I'm all glittery 'cause it makes it feel like Christmas every day. Now the winter's here to stay. All I want is this embrace. Maybe it's crazy, but he makes it feel like Christmas every day. Dear Santa, hurry through the sparkly winter night. He starts up a Christmas tree. With every jingle bell, I know we're finally me. I could see the end until he looked my way. I used to be blue, now I'm brand new, all wrapped up in red. I keep on dreaming of his face. He just melts my heart away. I'm all glittery 'cause he makes it feel like Christmas every day. Now the winter's here to stay. All I want is his embrace. Maybe it's crazy, but he makes it feel like Christmas every day. I wait under them.
I love this new quilt from Target. It's reversible, so on one side you have the red and then you have the white on this side. I did wash it and it did not turn pink. I was worried because of the red side, but it still looks pretty good. I wanted to do the white side on top because we have this red blanket and I thought it would be a little bit too much red, but I think this is so cozy looking. Idea to share with you guys that's free. I just went onto YouTube on our TV and typed in Christmas scene, and this came up, and it is so cozy and beautiful. We do have a frame TV where I can put pictures on it, but I love this with the snow. Let me zoom in so you guys can see the snow falling in the background and then the twinkling lights. This is just a fun idea for your TV if you can get YouTube on your TV, and it just adds such a cozy touch. Okay, while I vacuum our bedroom, I just want to check in with you guys, see how everybody is feeling. Has anybody got this terrible cough that has been going around? I also know walking pneumonia is pretty common right now, so I hope you and your loved ones are staying healthy. But let me know how everybody's doing, and if you are sick, I hope that you are doing well, and I hope you get healthy really, really soon.
Feel like Christmas every day. I wait under the mistletoe, hoping that it'll soon be like it all my day. I keep on dreaming of his face. He just melts my heart away. I'm all glittery 'cause he makes it feel like Christmas every day. Now the winter's here to stay. All I want is his embrace. Maybe it's crazy, but he makes it feel like Christmas every day. I've been here waiting all day. Santa, are you on your way? Mistletoe under the way. Feel like Christmas every day. I've been here waiting all day.
Okay, before I clean off the nightstand and start decorating, oh my gosh, I want to say thank you to all of you who recommended this book. It is so good. And you were right, I can't put it down. I just started it a couple of days ago and I'm already 120 pages in, which is big for me because I read at night, so I don't have a ton of time, but oh my gosh, it's such a good series if you haven't read it. It is similar to Fourth Wing because it's fantasy, but it's just, oh, it's so good. So thank you so much. All right, let's clean this off and start decorating. Since it is now officially the week of Thanksgiving, happy early Thanksgiving to all of those that celebrate, and happy late Thanksgiving to all of my friends in Canada who already celebrated their Thanksgiving. I want to know, for all of you that said you were going to wait to decorate for Christmas until after Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving week, were you able to wait, or did the excitement get to you like it got to me, and did you do a little bit of early decorating? Let me know.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling.
Okay, let me explain a little behind the scenes of how I decorate. So I showed you this with the kids' rooms. I just took a laundry basket and I filled it with all the decor that I wanted to use in each of the kids' rooms. And then I did the same thing for Stephen and I. And these are just decor pieces that I didn't use anywhere else in our home. I like to just use what I have. Some pieces are new, but for the most part, I use what I have and I just use it in different spots. And then it feels like new decor. And I just love using that creative energy to figure out a new way to use the same piece of decor that I had last year. All right, let's start unpacking it and have some fun.
Having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my
Okay, I'll walk you through it really quickly because it's not too much. We do put a tree in our bedroom, and so I like to go just classic Christmas with some gold bells. I think I'm going to add some red bows to the tree this year too. Red velvet bows has just been my go-to. I think it looks so beautiful. I have a little tree here from last year, just some stems if I want to do a vase somewhere. This guy we tried to use in the kitchen, but just couldn't find a spot for him, so maybe somewhere in our room. This is actually new from Walmart this year. It's an ornament, but I like to use it just as a tabletop decor piece and add a red velvet ribbon to the top. Some new ornaments this year from Walmart. I have had this sign for years. I can't even remember where I got it from. And then this is from Target a while ago. I'm going to put our remote control for our TV in there. These are new from Walmart this year again. I think they're supposed to be an ornament. They're very heavy though. I switched out the ribbon. I put the red velvet ribbon because we were going to decorate with this downstairs, if you remember. And I couldn't quite find the perfect spot for it, so maybe somewhere upstairs. And then I've had these trays for quite some time. Oh, let me show you guys this. This is why I got it out to show you. This is a really good gift idea. This is from Hearth and Hand. It's an ornament this year. It is $6.99. So my friend gifted me an ornament very similar to this probably 20 years ago, and I love it so much. What you're supposed to do is you put it on your tree every year and you write a little wish on a piece of paper with the year and put it inside. And so I now have 20 years worth of wishes inside of mine, and it's just such a sweet gift idea, and it's so affordable. So I wanted to keep that out to show you guys that. I will link it for you as well to make it easier. And then I just have these trees from years past and just a tray table for each side. These are new. I might return them. I might keep them. Let's just see if we can find a spot for these in the room. This is from Walmart. Again, just fun decor pieces, some options. I love these tapered candles because they look like trees. So I might need to go put these somewhere. And then the last thing is just I print pictures because over here I have our gallery wall and we'll switch them out for some seasonal pictures. I do that in the playroom and on the stairs as well. All right, let's start decorating. I almost forgot my most exciting new decor find this year. It popped up on Amazon, or maybe it popped up as an ad. I don't know. Your girl fell for it because you know how much I love candle warmers. I will zoom in to show you, but it has Christmas shapes on it and it's this beautiful red color. It also comes in white and green, but I'm trying to add more pops of red this year and I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna plug it in on my side of the bed. And I have just a candle from the Target dollar spot from years ago. It has this really pretty Christmas tree on it. And I thought this would just be a sweet little combo next to the bed. I can turn it on at night when I'm reading and then just turn it off before I go to sleep. But I'm so excited about this one. Okay, we're gonna do a little DIY in the bathroom. I really wanna use these. I think they're so cute, but I wanted to make them a little bit more festive, less neutral. So I'm just taking these little craft wreaths and I'm gonna glue one right there and then glue one right there, and I think it gives it just a sweet little touch. I feel like adding those little wreaths made such a difference on those houses. I love how they turned out. I actually just ordered another big pack of the little mini craft wreaths because I have other DIY ideas. And speaking of DIY ideas, I have a video idea and let me know if you would be interested. Side note, this Christmas lamp is everything I was hoping for in life. It is so cute and I love turning it on at night. I had to share that with you guys. I will link it for you. I got it on Amazon. Hopefully it's still available, but you never know this time of year. But anyway, okay, back to my idea. I was looking at Pottery Barn's website. I am somebody who loves Pottery Barn. I definitely have Pottery Barn taste, but like a Dollar Tree Target budget. I never want to spend that much on decor, no matter how beautiful it is. And so they have a bunch of ornaments that I saw in Pottery Barn that I think I can make myself for a lot less. And so I have this video idea that I think I'm going to combine with the DIY decor I was already planning on doing and like gift ideas I was going to show you guys. But I want to do like a Pottery Barn dupe ornament section to that video. And I was just looking, they have a wreath that I want to make for the kids' doors because I want to make some more personalized wreaths for the kids' doors. And so I found one on Pottery Barn that I love that I think I can recreate. Would you guys be interested in that? Does that sound fun to you? It's just a whole video of, we're just going to sit in the craft room and get some crafting done, but some gift ideas and stuff like that. Let me know. Whew. I panicked for a minute thinking the top lights didn't work anymore. They just had come unplugged. All right, let me get the tree collar and then we'll start fluffing her. She's an old lady tree, so I just want to go ahead and put this out there. This is our Charlie Brown tree. There's a ton of bald spots in it, but we have had this tree for forever and it still works. In my opinion, if a tree is still working, there's a reason to replace it.
And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue.
Okay, I have an ornament hanging hack to show you guys, especially if you have ornaments that are kind of heavier. So put them on the branch like you normally would, but then you're gonna twist it until you feel it kind of getting tight up against the branch. And then you're just gonna wrap it around once, and then it'll hold it so much better. I decided to keep all the ornaments gold on this tree, and so I have all the little gold bells and then a couple of those stars from Walmart. And then I want to top it off with some red ribbon. I love the look of ribbon on a tree. I think it is so beautiful and so classic. And then our family tree, where I've already told you guys we get a real tree every single year. It's our family tradition. I'm trying to convince my husband Steven otherwise, but I have not won that battle yet. But also, I think deep down inside, I don't try that hard because I do kind of love it, even though vacuuming the pine needles is a whole nother story. But anyway, our family tree, we do all the Hallmark ornaments. My mom and I love getting Hallmark ornaments every single year. And so that tree is bright and colorful, and that's our family tree. And so I feel like I can go more just gold and red on this tree. And it's just that classic, just warm, cozy tree. Okay, the next spot in our bedroom that I want to decorate is our gallery wall. I like to do seasonal family pictures, so we still have fall in there, so I'm gonna take them down. I have some Christmas pictures of the kids from years past that I can't wait to put in there. I'm gonna lay them out and I'll show you guys, but let's start by taking down all of these frames and get everything switched out.
Ooh, yeah, that's what we do.
I think I'm just gonna do one row at a time because then it'll help me align them a little bit better. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of rushed through it in the fall, so they've been pretty crooked all season long. So I'll show you guys a couple of pictures. I just print, I think they're 8x8s for this frame, but I want to kind of spread them out so I can make sure I'm separating out the pictures, like making sure I have each of my children in each of the rows and things like that. But these are just the sweetest pictures from years past, and I love it. My parents. All right, let me get these laid out and I'll show you. Liam with his little hot chocolate. Oh, I can't. They grow up so fast. Okay, let me lay these out and I'll show them to you guys.
And having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind.
All right, this one accidentally got put in the mix. It's a picture that I had purchased on Etsy that I was gonna print and put somewhere else, but that's okay. It's still Christmas, obviously, but Santa got cut off, but we're still gonna put him up. I have a bunch of the kids in their matching Christmas pajamas. Look how little they are right there, you guys. I showed you that one. Stephen and Rory. We wear matching pajamas every single year, and we typically do that red buffalo print, so you'll see that a lot in our pictures. Me and Liam. Just all these pictures from Christmas past. They just make my heart smile, especially the one of my dad. All right, let's get these in frames. We're now in the closet. Ever since I took the time to really declutter and organize and clean out our closet, I love to leave the door open, and then you see that perfect glimpse of the bench and the lights in the window right there. So I wanted to add just a little bit of decor to it. And that little footstool my mom made for me a couple years ago. It's all Christmas patterns. It's so beautiful. I cherish it. I have it out year round, but I wanted to make it front and center for the holiday season. And then, of course, I added some red velvet ribbons to my sconces. Okay, bedroom is done. I love how everything looks. We are now in Stephen and I's bathroom. I just have a couple of things I want to do in here. If you remember from last year, I had a faux fur white rug on our bathroom floor that is the coziest and softest thing ever. Well, I took it out when the weather got hot during spring, and I switched it out for our spring rug. So now we need to do that switcheroo again. I want to vacuum this one currently, roll it up, and then get our winter one out. And then I have a DIY idea for our countertop. Okay, DIY time. So I got this from Target this year. It's been pretty popular, so if it's available, I will link it for you guys. But it's very neutral. It is beautiful. It has that vintage look to it, but you know I need some color. So I have an idea. I'm gonna use my thin red velvet ribbon and make a little bow, and I think hot glue it to the top. I'm gonna make sure I like the look of it before I hot glue it, but I think I'm gonna hot glue a little bow to the top, and I think that will just give it more of my style. And then I was thinking I could put it right back here in the bathroom. What do you guys think? It'll probably be too late when you tell me what you think, but hopefully you'll like it, and hopefully I'll like it, because once I hot glue it, I don't think there's any turning back. The other thing I wanna show you guys that I also found at Target that I am so excited about, Rory and my mom and I are gonna do these, and I think I'm also gonna get more for my girls' night. They have these, let's see, it's the Fantasy Mask Bar brand, but it's a sheet mask, but they're Christmas themed. So they have a Santa Claus. So it's a Santa Claus face that you put on. They have a penguin, and then they have a snowman. Oh, Annie says hi. And then they also have these little eye patches that have snowflakes on them. I think I might put this on tonight just to show you guys. Oh, I think Annie's stuck in the laundry room. All right, let me go rescue her, and then we're gonna do our DIY. Okay, what do you guys think? I think I kind of love it. All of my neutral decor friends, you guys are probably yelling at me right now, but I do love a classic, cozy Christmas vibe with all the colors, so I think I'm gonna do it. All right, let's hot glue it before I change my mind.
I can feel it in the air. It's getting colder, but yet so warm. Before we know it, Eve, Christmas Eve. This year, I'ma give me something special. It doesn't cost a dime, but it's precious. Hope Santa won't forget it, then I won't forgive him, no. Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my Christmas list but you, but you. I love the snow and I love the scarves, the candles lighting the decade malls. But something's missing. I wonder what.
I kept the decor pretty minimal in the playroom because it is used as a playroom, so I didn't want stuff to get in the way or put anything that could be breakable in there. The last little touch I want to add is switching out the frames. All of these prints came from Etsy. I love them because they're snow themed, so I'm going to leave them up throughout the winter. But you'll see the middle one right there. It's like this village. It's just beautiful. They're all watercolor prints, and then I found some really pretty ones for our staircase as well that we'll swap out.
I'ma give me something special. It doesn't cost a dime, but it's precious. Hope Santa won't forget it, then I won't forgive him, no. Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my Christmas list but you.
Okay, it's time to make dinner. Here's my idea that I want to share with you guys. I have these giant cookie cutters that I showed you in a past video from Target. I'm gonna take some pizza dough and I'm gonna try to cut them in the shape of this gingerbread man and this Christmas tree. And we're gonna do homemade pizza tonight for dinner. I don't know if they'll keep their shape once they're baking. We'll find out together. But I thought this is just a fun, festive idea for your family. Most kids like pizza. You can put whatever toppings you want on there. I'm gonna take the pepperoni and try to make it look like ornaments on the tree. I should have gotten mini pepperonis. That would be cute. An idea for you guys to do mini pepperonis for like the buttons and the eyes for the gingerbread man and the mouth. But we have the big pepperonis, so I could probably cut them. We might try to cut them and experiment a little bit. But we're gonna have some fun tonight with some homemade pizza. Let me grab all the ingredients. Okay, here is what I am going to use for our pizzas tonight. I just got several containers of the pre-made crust from, it's the dough from Publix, our local grocery store. And then we like to do turkey pepperoni, some mozzarella cheese. This is our go-to pizza sauce, but it's almost out, so I have this as a backup if I need it. And then I already showed you the cookie cutters, and then I was able to find this, and maybe I could do some cute little buttons on him with this and punch him out from the larger pepperonis. We'll have to see. All right, let's make some pizza.
Santa, won't you forget about it, Santa? I won't forgive you for it, Santa. Won't you forget about it? Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my Christmas list but you, but you. Been thinking about you and me, another kind of chemistry. I got nothing on my Christmas list but you,
guys are not gonna believe this. Annie is currently trying to eat every last piece of mozzarella cheese that is on the rug because I went to go take the trash out, and normally she never tries to steal food. I had that one last sheet of pizzas waiting to go in the oven, and she pulled it down. It must have been the fun shape that got her intrigued. I don't know, but oh my gosh. We're short 2 pizzas, guys. So sad. Stephen and I will just have to have something else. We will never know if the gingerbread shape actually worked. Okay, I did find a roll of crescent dough in our fridge. I've never made a pizza with this, but for Stephen and I think it'll be fine. So all 5 of us will get to have some form of pizza tonight. I should say all 6 of us because Annie got to have some too. Okay, I think these look delicious. They did keep their shape for the most part. I love the little heart-shaped pepperonis on this one. Okay, you guys, as promised, I'm gonna show you this Santa Claus sheet mask, but first I'm gonna take my makeup off real quick. I'm actually kind of excited about this. I'm gonna share it with you, and then I'm gonna go walk around the house and show my family and probably scare them. It's very delicate. I'm gonna try not to break it. This is amazing. At the top, oh, here it is. Oh my gosh, you guys, wait till you see this. All right, let me put it on. Dying. Get my Santa hat up. Okay, this is definitely gonna scare my kids. It does look like Santa. I can see the Santa part of it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hello friends, I hope you guys are well. I am so excited because I am officially starting the 2024 holiday season on this channel. I couldn't wait any longer. I warned you guys though, once Halloween was done, your girl was gonna be ready, and boy am I ready. Did you see my new straw? I found Christmas straws on Amazon. They're reusable. They made my day. I have so many warm, cozy holiday moments that I cannot wait to share with you guys. We're gonna be baking. I have affordable decor ideas. We have DIYs we're gonna do together, gift ideas, stocking stuffers, so many things, and of course, the cleaning and organizing motivation. I can never leave that out. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Today's video, we are focusing on the kitchen. I really wanna take my time with my decor this year. Normally I do a video where I do our entire main floor. It's stressful and I don't enjoy it as much. So we are going to have enjoyable moments this holiday season. We're not gonna rush, we're not gonna stress. we got plenty of time because it is the day after Halloween right now. It is officially November 1st. This video is coming out tomorrow. So I am just gonna focus on the kitchen today. We're gonna put out some amazing decor. We have DIYs, it's all affordable. I will link what I can, but I also am gonna do some baking. I love to bake when I decorate. My kids come home from school, they get so excited. The house smells amazing, it looks festive. We're gonna have some fun today. Let's get started. I am fully aware that I have way too many Christmas mugs, but they make me so happy. I love waking up in the morning and picking my mug for my coffee each day. It's just like a simple pleasure that brings me so much joy. I want to show you guys, this is brand new this year from Hearth and Hand. It's so beautiful and I can use it throughout the winter season. It's not just Christmas. This is my absolute favorite, also from Hearth and Hand years ago though. But this is the perfect size for my sleepy time tea at night, or if I just want a small cup of coffee, because I tend to go a little bit big when it comes to the coffee. And then I'll show you one more. This is Steven's favorite mug, which always kind of makes me laugh because he's more of just a simple guy. And I would assume one like this would be his favorite, but this is always his go-to if it's clean. And I am starting to declutter and donate the Ray Dunn mugs, but there were two that I wanted to hold on to. This one because I can use it year round and I just think it's so cute. And then this one because I just love it. All right, let's get these put away. I want to show you guys, I have little bowls and then I have two of these. I love to have snacks. I like to make snacks for my kids and their friends just in little seasonal bowls. So these I got from Home Goods actually this year. I think they're supposed to be just little baking dishes, but I just use them for snacks. And then also these are from Home Goods as well and they come in a little 4-pack. And they just have a really pretty wintry scene with a tree with a little star on it. But it's just a simple little thing that can just make snack time more fun for grown-ups and kids. Okay, this is a big moment because we're about to pick out the sponge that we start the holiday season with. I got an 8-pack on Amazon, super affordable, and I'm gonna use some of the extras as gifts this year for my friends. I have friends that are just like me where they would love to get a Christmas sponge. So here's the different ones that come with it. They have 2 of each. So we have the gingerbread man, which I think is gonna be the winner today. There's a cute little stocking. There's a Christmas tree. And then of course, a Santa. And just to warn you, if you end up getting these, when they first come, they're gonna be vacuum sealed. Open it up, let them sit on the counter for about 24 hours and then they'll puff up because when you first take them out, don't panic. It's gonna take a good 24 hours for them to reach their full potential. And then the other thing I did get was a new sponge holder. I normally do the Scrub Daddy sponge, but when I do my seasonal sponges, I usually go for a different type, and then I needed something that kind of held it in, because you guys know I normally just set it on the counter, but then water leaks everywhere, so I'm gonna be more practical now. So I got one of these, so I think, is this our winner? Let me know in the comments. Would you do this one or Santa? I don't know. I'm having a dilemma. We can always switch it out. I'm gonna keep one of each for me, and then the other 4 are gonna be gifts. So let me know which one is your favorite. All right, let's set it up. I love that little gingerbread man sponge. It will just take a task like doing the dishes, which I typically don't enjoy, and just make it extra fun. I love sponges like that. Are you somebody who would enjoy getting a holiday themed sponge as a present? I thought it would be cute with like some Mrs. Meyer's cleaner with a fun little bow, maybe in a little gift basket. I have lots of just gift ideas like that we are gonna do together this season. I can't wait, so many fun things. Okay, we're gonna start decorating our kitchen counters. I just got out a bunch of stuff. I am not someone who's good about coming up with a plan beforehand. I know that I love to decorate with pine cones. You guys probably remember that from my fall decor. Mostly I go out and get them in nature, and you guys taught me that I need to bake them before I put them in my home so that we can handle any critters that have inhabited them. I have some of these from last year. These are from Dollar Tree. Some bells from Target. I used this vase in my fall decor. I believe it came from Kirkland's, and I think they actually still have it. If they do, I will link it for you guys. These are just all from years past, probably from Target. And then I have this guy that I got from the Target dollar spot that I like to create a cozy little nook for our Alexa. She works very hard for our family. My kids talk to her nonstop, so she always gets her little moment. So I have that. I believe this came from the Target dollar spot as well. But I want to jazz it up a little bit this year, so I just grabbed one of these. This came from Walmart this year. They are less than $2. It's just a beautiful ornament, so I want to try to, I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe just hang it right there just to give it a little something with some red, because a lot of this decor is green and gold, and I'm trying to incorporate some more pops of red in my decor this year, so I love velvet ribbons, so something like that. I don't know, let's just get in there and see what we can do. The stem that I'm cutting up right now came from Dollar Tree, and what I love about the Dollar Tree stuff is you can kind of mix and match and create what you want with it. I didn't like the plasticky looking part of that, so I just removed it, and I thought it looked so much better without it. This corner is an area that typically gives me a lot of trouble when I'm decorating, because we have the Alexa there, and I kind of have to work around her, and I don't know. I still don't 100% love how this turned out. I think it looks great, but I think I will be changing it throughout this season, but that's how I am. As you guys know, I will just switch it up when I feel the need. If I don't feel it after a couple of days, we're gonna make it until I get that feeling where I think, okay, this is the right decor. And I also change it every single year. So if you are somebody that has been with me since the start, my decor never looks the same year after year. I use the same exact pieces, but I like to use them in different spots so it feels like new decor, it feels like something different, and that's just how I do it. Okay, I have a quick dinner idea to share with you guys. It's healthy and it's so tasty. So we're having spaghetti for dinner tonight, one of my kids' absolute favorites. All three of them will eat them, so it's one of my favorites. But what I like to do for Steven and I will take an acorn squash, I'll cut it open, add some seasoning, add some extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil to it, bake it in the oven. And then when there's about like 3 minutes left, I will add spaghetti, the spaghetti sauce with the meat to the middle of this, top it with some mozzarella, put it back in the oven. Oh my gosh, it is so good. All right, let's get back to decorating. Okay, let me talk to you about my plan for this corner with the candle. So I have this thing on all the time. So I'm just gonna do simple, small decor right behind it. I'm gonna use this little, it looks like a tray table that I got from, I guess not a tray table, it's a cake stand that I got from Target last year. I have another one of these. I'm just gonna add some twinkle lights. I got a massive pack of these on Amazon, super affordable. I'm just gonna fill it with that to have just a little bit of sparkle going on. And then this is new from Walmart this year. It was, let's see, I think it was less than $2. I think it's supposed to be an ornament, but I like to use things for other reasons. So $1.98, yep, less than $2. I think it's beautiful. So I'm actually gonna, I think, add it to that tier tray. I keep calling it a tier tray, a cake stand. And then I'm gonna use this gold bell. I need my pop of red, so just a little thing, and just keep it super simple. And I think it's gonna be really cute. Okay, big things are happening. I don't love the look of that, so I think I'm actually gonna move my candle warmer. It has sat here for almost, well, over 2 years. This is where it has been the whole time. Change is hard for me, so some of you might not relate to this, but I think I'm gonna move it. I think I'm gonna move it to my little clutter counter, which I did clean, by the way, today. It looks amazing. Removed the basket, removed everything. So I think I'm gonna put it over there, and that will probably hopefully motivate me to not just throw everything on that little counter. Change is coming. Okay, what do you think? I kind of like it. It's gonna take me a little bit. I just need to get used to having it over here. There are some things I have to leave over here. This is our 2024 jar of memories. Anytime something exciting happens or just a core memory, something we want to remember and celebrate, we fill it out and we put it in here. So on New Year's Eve this year, we're gonna open them up and read them. So highly recommend this. It's so fun. So we have that. It has to be accessible so that everybody can write on little notes and put them in. And then our oldest son, Charlie, wears a hearing aid. So that's his hearing aid charger. So that needs to be accessible for him. So this is just gonna be a new cozy little corner for the candle warmer, and so far I like it. What do you guys think? Time for a little DIY. I want to take this wreath. I got this from Joann Fabrics. It's like that Nordic real feel wreath. I love it because it doesn't scratch up my hands or irritate my skin when I'm working with it. So we're gonna start with this base, and I think it's beautiful just on its own, but I wanna add just a little something to it. It needs some red. I don't have my red velvet ribbon. It hasn't come yet. I like to do velvet wireless ribbon so it just hangs naturally. So I'll probably switch it out once it arrives in a couple of days. But for right now, I'm just gonna use a linen red ribbon, and I think I'm gonna take another one of those ornaments from Walmart, a little red bell, and maybe just connect them together and then just hang it from the middle and keep it super simple, classic, and just cozy. All right, let's put it up. Update on the candle warming lamp. I don't think it's gonna stay in its new home. It gets pretty hot around it, and that's like a really confined space, and so I felt the jar next to it and it was getting pretty warm. So I don't think that's safe. The whole reason I do the candle warming lamp is to avoid fire. So I think I'm gonna move it over here. It's still a new spot. It will still take some getting used to, but I think this will be a better spot. So let's move it real quick. Okay, I think this is gonna be the winning spot for the holiday season because I like to also see the glow of it from across the room. So I think this is a better spot. You can see it and it's a little safer. The next thing I'm switching out is my reusable sticky note. I am such a sticky note person because if I don't write something down, I will forget it. And every season or every month or two, I like to switch out the color of it so it seems new to my brain and I remember to look at it. And this is right in the heart of our kitchen where we pass by to get into the pantry. It's next to the fridge, so it's the prime spot. And I typically write things on it for like a day of reminder. So this morning I have Rory's parent-teacher conference. So that's on the sticky note right now. So if there's a theme day at school or if the kids need to remember to bring something that's out of the ordinary. So that's just like a day of reminder. I always try to look at that first thing in the morning on the way to get my coffee. And I love it. It's a system that works really well for me. And I love the reusable sticky notes because when I put just the regular Post-it notes, they tend to fall on the ground. And so this thing holds on really tight. It's really sticky and I highly recommend it. if you're questioning why I climbed up on the island to decorate the back of this, I'm starting to question that myself. In my mind, in the moment, it seemed like the right move, but I could have probably just moved the tray and decorated the back. But what I like to do is make sure that the back looks as good as the front, because I'm typically standing at the sink, Steven's at the sink. We spend a lot of time behind the counter, and so I wanted to make sure it was just still as aesthetically pleasing, that there were lights back there and pine cones and greenery. So I needed to climb back there in order to do that, and I'm adding some lights to it. These lights have a timer. I am all about the timers when it comes to my decor. I don't have time to go around to remember to turn things on and off, so I rarely will use something that doesn't have a timer on it. And I also like to use charcuterie boards for my decor, because then I can slide it around and move it when I need to clean the counter off. I will do the same thing in the next video when we decorate the dining room. I just think it makes it really convenient.
Jingle bell, a sound that's also.
Okay, I love how the island centerpiece turned out. I think it is so beautiful with just a touch of elegance. Just calm. Calm is my absolute favorite when it comes to home decor. And I just love it. There isn't any red in it, but red doesn't really give calm vibes, at least in my opinion. So I'm okay with no red right there. We'll keep adding the red. Speaking of red, our red dog Annie says hello to you guys. She is right at my heels. I don't even know if she's been on camera. I'll show you Annie really quickly. There we go. She is always by my side. If you've been around, you know that. All right, so next up is my absolute favorite thing that I like to add to our decor. I like to put little mini wreaths on the back of each of our counter stools at the island. Something I have learned, especially if you have children that are sitting at the island, I used to wrap the ribbon around the chair, but when my kids sit down, because we sit here pretty frequently for homework, sometimes family meals, things like that. Annie says hello again. They will move the ribbon, and then I'm constantly straightening the wreaths. That's not fun. So we're gonna try something different this year. We are going to add command hooks and hang them on that, and I think that will solve the issue of them moving. The other thing is, I'll show you the ones that I found new this year, and then I'm gonna show you the original ones I purchased, because I think they are so beautiful, but I don't think they're gonna go with the decor that we have this year, so I'm gonna stick with these. Okay, come. Annie's trying to convince me to feed her early. If you have a dog, you probably can relate to that. All right, so these are from Target. They're room essentials. I think these are gonna be perfect. They have pine cones. They have some red berries in them. I think they will go with everything that we have. So I'm gonna use these this year, and they have a little hook, which is super convenient. But at Hobby Lobby, I got these. I'm just gonna return them, but I wanna show them to you guys. They are so cute, super affordable too. Originally $5.99, but I got them 50% off. So they were like a little more than $3 with taxes, but they're, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. They're the flocked look. I think they're beautiful, but I don't think they're gonna go with what I have here. Although, I'm gonna hold on to them for a little bit. Since this video is coming out tomorrow, you guys can let me know. What do you think? This one or this one? So let's go flocked or snowy or traditional. Let me know which one you prefer, but I think we're gonna stick with the traditional for today, but I could always swap them out if you guys convince me otherwise. And then the other thing is, again, my red velvet ribbon hasn't come yet, so I'm just gonna start with the linen one and then probably eventually swap that out, but let's get these hung up on the chairs.
Yeah. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard.
Okay, the last spot I want to decorate are these shelves right here. I have these trees that I got years ago from Target, and I love them because they have this beautiful glow, but you can also set a timer, which is really important for me when it's a shelf up here that's out of reach, and then I can just kind of set it and forget it. So I have them in white and then a couple in green, and then I got these a while ago, I think last year or the year before. I believe they came from Michael's. I'll look and see if they still have them. And then here's where I think I'll incorporate those Walmart ornaments, and then if I end up not liking it, I will just add them to our Christmas tree this year. All right, let's get the shelf styled.
Lovely songs we all heard before as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake. And then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face.
All right, I do love how simple this looks for now since we are early in the season. I do see myself adding to that more, so stay tuned for that. And I'm not gonna put it out yet, but we have a family advent calendar that the kids look forward to every single year. I'm not gonna put that out yet, but that will go right here on the counter because this is kind of the kids zone over here. But it is time to bake now. So let me go ahead and get out all the ingredients and I'll show you what we're gonna make. Okay, we are going to bake a cinnamon roll dump cake. All you need are 2 cans of cinnamon rolls, any brand that you want, some cinnamon swirl cake or muffin mix. Sometimes it's labeled as just a coffee cake mix. That will do. About 3/4 of a cup of butter, and then just a tub of cream cheese icing. This recipe is so simple and so delicious. Let's make it. I will link this recipe in the video description box for you, but the first thing you're gonna do is take out the cinnamon rolls. This was my favorite part because I had a lot of fun using my pizza cutter to cut them up. You can cut them in as small or as large pieces as you want to. You don't even have to cut them. You can just place them in the bottom of your dish. And so I just cut them into 4s, and we're gonna take them and we're gonna try to cover the entire bottom of the pan with all of the pieces.
And later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Day.
All right, the next thing I did was take my tub of cream cheese frosting and I put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds just to loosen it up a little bit. And then we're gonna essentially spread that entire can across the top of the biscuits. If you microwave it for a little bit, it'll make it a little easier to spread it so that it's not sticking to the pieces of the cinnamon rolls.
Oh, yeah. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before.
And here's where you start to see how it's a dump cake. You're gonna take that cinnamon roll cake mix, you're going to dump it across. Mine came with a cinnamon, like a brown sugar cinnamon packet. And so I'm going to do that next, but I wanted to spread out the cake mix first to try to make it a little even. This, since it has brown sugar, is going to clump together a little bit, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I just take my little spatula and break it up as much as I possibly can, but you know it's all going to melt in there if you've ever made a dump cake, and so it doesn't have to be perfect. I just tried to spread it out as much as possible, and I was able to cut the butter and not do the full amount that it requested, which I believe was 3/4 of a cup. I just did 1 stick, and I cut it really, really thin, and that ended up being plenty to spread it across the top. The recipe says about 40 to 45 minutes to cook it. And so while that is baking, I wanted to give you an overview of all the decor that we did today. I thought it turned out so beautiful and I can't wait to do more with you guys. Let me know in the comments what type of decor you like to do for the holidays. I go very traditional, as you can see, with red and green and golds and things like that. And I like to keep it simple and calm and nostalgic. That is my favorite, bringing out those pieces that my kids and my family will look forward to every year. But say hello in the comments, let me know your decor style, and let me know when you plan on starting to decorate. Okay, it still has about 12 minutes, but I wanted to show you because it is looking so tasty and our house smells so good.
From house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Yeah. A Merry Christmas Day.
All right, right, the last step is to heat up the icing that came with the cinnamon rolls just for about 15 seconds in the microwave, and you're just gonna pour it on top. This is a recipe that is definitely better when it's warm. So first thing out of the oven, it's so good. If you let it sit on the counter for a couple hours, you're gonna wanna heat it up before you eat it again because it does get a little bit harder when it sits out because it has all that brown sugar and things like that. But oh my gosh, it's such a treat. Okay, we obviously need to taste test this together. I cooked it a little extra long because the middle was having a hard time cooking, so just keep that in mind. It definitely took longer than the 40 to 45 minutes that the recipe link will tell you. Just after 40 minutes, check it every 5 minutes. That's what I did. I think it took a total of 55 minutes for me, maybe an hour. All right. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat this. The kids are gonna go crazy. You can smell it the second you walk in our house. It smells so good. It melts in your mouth. It reminds me a little bit of my grandmother growing up would make sticky buns. I think some people call it monkey bread because it's just like melts in your mouth, and obviously that's the butter doing that. But oh my gosh, this is so good. And I like that it breaks apart because we cut up the cinnamon rolls. You can leave the cinnamon rolls uncut. That's what some of the recipes call for too, and that would be fine. But I wanted to just kind of cut them up to put them in, and I am so glad I did. Oh, all right, this would be really good with some vanilla ice cream on top too. Such a treat. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to add more decor to the rest of our house and just get festive and cozy together. If you're new, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello friends, I hope you guys are well. I am so excited to get into some more Christmas decor with you today. Last time we did the kitchen together, I will link that video if you missed it. I did change a couple of things, so I will show you everything that I changed. But for new decor today, we're gonna do the rest of the main floor. Dining room, living room, foyer, stair banister. I have a console table. I also think we're gonna get out to our screened-in porch and add the decor out there today. Of course, we're gonna bake. Love to bake when I decorate. I love it when my kids get home. They smell the smell of whatever I'm baking. They see the new decor. It just adds to the excitement. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. I like to do affordable decor, DIYs. I like to use what I already have. I can't help but buy a few new pieces each year, and I will share all of that with you guys. If there is something I can link, just know that I will put it in the video description box below. Let's get started. Okay, let's start by doing a little tour of what I changed from the kitchen decor. I'll try to do like a before and after on the screen, but here is the new stuff. I love how this finally turned out. You guys gave really good advice to lighten it up. I think it looked a little too rustic for my taste. So I added a pop of red with the ornament that we had from Walmart. I added these really pretty clear Christmas trees that I think I got from the Target dollar spot years ago, and I put some twinkle lights in there. And then I love how sweet these turned out. I just used some simple tapered candles, and I just hot glued a little wreath that I got from the craft store, and I thought it looked so cute. I don't plan on burning them, so I think it'll be fine, but I love how this corner turned out. Alexa is hidden way back in there. She still has her little spot, but I thought this turned out really sweet. Let me know what you think. Okay, now let's go down here. I did get a couple of new cutting boards. So I added the gingerbread man right there and the snowflake. They're both from Walmart. And then we built this one together as a DIY. So I thought that looked really, really pretty behind our stove. Oh, I did get my red velvet ribbon that we talked about. So I added that to the wreath up there. And I think it just hangs better without the wire. We've got meal prep going in the crock pot right now. And then this corner. I love this corner. Again, I added just that sweet little wreath over here. This is a cookie jar, and I do plan on filling that with lots of cookies this holiday season. But just adding that little touch of the red velvet ribbon on top of the trees, I thought made such a difference. And then over here, I don't think I really changed this one. I think I had both of the trees on this side, and so I just kind of centered it a little bit more. Oh, and a lot of you were asking about these towels. I wish I could link these towels, but these were gifts from my mom and she got them from a local boutique. So I can't link them, unfortunately, but oh my gosh, they are so sweet. I agree with you. Okay, next are these wreaths. The command strips did not work, you guys. They immediately started falling off when my kids got home. So I did have to do the ribbons like I did last year, but wrapping it around a couple of times really made a difference and they're holding pretty well. And I just love the red velvet ribbons. These are all of our apples from apple picking. I did post some pictures over on Instagram. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put the Instagram handle on the screen. We have so many delicious apples to eat now. Oh, I'll show you guys a new product really quickly. These are the Walmart plates. I got the Halloween version when we were in the fall season. They are so cute. They're only 50 cents each. So I'll link these, but I love this. There's this red one. And then I got 8 of each. We are a large family, so it's good just to have some extras. This one is my favorite. Try to do it so you guys can see. It has these really cute Christmas trees on there. So we need to actually get those put away because I just washed those. But let me show you the last spot over here that we did together last time. And it was these shelves. Just a couple of changes here. I just kind of moved how I had those. I added those to the side and then I switched out Steven's basket for this festive one. And then some of you were asking about our family advent calendar. The kids requested that I go ahead and put it out even though it's not time to do it. And it's just these magnetic ornaments. I think it's Melissa and Doug. And they just put them up and they have so much fun. It doesn't have to be fancy as long as it's nostalgic and your kids love it. My kids look forward to this every single year and they just take turns on who gets to do each ornament each day. And it is just such a family favorite. I always like to show you guys the chaos in the background for these decor videos. Essentially, I like to just lay out all the decor that I own. That way when I'm going through, I can just see all the options, and that's usually where I get that creative spark and that idea, when I can see everything that I have to choose from. And then whatever I don't use downstairs, I'll put it in the bin, I'll take it upstairs, and we'll use it for the bedroom decor or the front porch decor, so lots of possibilities. I always like to start with what I know, because sometimes it can be overwhelming. You have a bunch of decor everywhere, you don't know where to begin, but I definitely knew which pillows I wanted to use for the couch, and I wanted to show you a close-up. Those are new from Target this year, and they're so beautiful with the embroidered trees on the border of them, and I love a scalloped edge, and so I wanted to show those to you. But I say start with what you know. I definitely knew the pillows, and then I just kind of work around the rooms to the different spaces that I typically like to decorate. Okay, let's talk about the mantle. I am so excited because I have finally found the perfect Real Touch garland. I've never used the Real Touch garland because I always felt like the more classic pine one that kind of hurts your hands when you're working with it, and it's like, it's wire, you have to kind of bend it. I always felt like that looked more real and more classic because I am a simple, classic Christmas decorations kind of a girl. but I have found the winner. I also didn't want to spend a fortune. Yes, you can get the Real Touch stuff for like $50 to $70 for one garland, and it looks really good. I'm not gonna spend that much. I found some for $20 a piece at Joann Fabrics, and I love them. They're always 50% off. So full price, they're $40. If they're full price when you go to the website or go in person, give it a week and they will go on 50% off. I guarantee it. They're doing it all the time this time of year. But I love these. I'll zoom in once I get it attached so I can show it to you guys. But I'm gonna double it up to make it look a little bit fuller. But I'm so excited that I finally found some that look good and they're actually affordable. Let me tell you how I'm gonna hang it up too. I just do the metal command strips and I put them on the edge. I'll probably do like 5 of them. And then I just hook the middle piece of the garland into them. And so I can have some of the garland go over the front, some go over the top, and it gives me room to still put some decor behind it. And it looks really full. And we like to put our stockings on the mantle. So I'm gonna put those up. I'm so excited, it's gonna look so good. All right, let's do it. Okay, I unplugged the lights for a second because I know they're kind of going like flashy on the camera and I don't want you guys to get dizzy. But what I'm doing now is I have just this simple gold garland and I'm just it's bells. I just want to kind of weave it in just to give a little pop of something extra in here. I have one more I could add, but I think I might save it for the stairway. But once we get this kind of weaved in, I want to start adding some candles and some candlesticks, and then we'll put the stockings on. Taking it off. I don't love it as much as I thought I would. I think we'll save this either for the stairs or the screened-in porch, but you see too much of this, and so I think I'm gonna wait, add all the rest of the decor, and then figure out what that final little touch we need is. Okay, I'm gonna put a bunch of candles in here, but the garland is kind of swallowing them up, so I want them to sit taller. So I got these maybe last year, I think also from Joann Fabrics, but it's just little pieces of wood, and I'm gonna put them underneath the candlesticks. You could use a candle and put it underneath. You could use a bowl and put it underneath. Just something to give it a little bit of leverage. Just make sure it's not a color that's gonna like pop and you'll see it underneath there, but I think these will be perfect and hopefully kind of prop them up a little bit.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room in heaven and
I've shown you this before, I think with my fall decor, but I just take a piece of masking tape and then I stick it in there and it tends to hold the candlestick just a little bit more stable and it's not flopping over. I love the glow of these candles. It looks so pretty at night, and I'm so sorry. I meant to get footage for you guys to see it, and I will put that in a video very soon so you can see. It's just really calm, and for me, for decor, I've already said, you know I love simple decor. I love it to be affordable. DIYs are super fun for me. I can use my creative side. But most importantly, I just like our house to just be a place of calmness and nostalgia. I love putting pieces out that my kids look forward to. And it's just, I thought this turned out so well. Something I want to note to you guys, all the candles, so the candlesticks and then the ones in the center are on a timer. That is key for me. I love the timer because they will go on at a certain time. I don't have to worry about going around and turning things off. And they actually come with a remote control as well if you don't want to set the timer. And I think you can actually set the timer on the remote control. So I've had these candles for years from Amazon. Absolutely love them. I also want to say, just to anybody who doesn't look forward to the holidays because maybe you've lost a loved one or just things in life that cause you to just feel a little bit sad around the holidays, I totally understand. It's always going to be a little bit hard, especially when I put the stockings out. This is actually my second Christmas without my dad, and we were very close, and it always hurts a little bit to not put his stocking out. And so I just want you to know that you're not alone. What I like to do is to remind myself that I can feel the sadness at the same time as feeling the happiness and the joy of the holiday season, and that those feelings can coexist. And I'm just an optimistic person just in life, and so I always try to focus on the positive and think about the excitement with my kids for the holiday season and just focus on the positive. But I just want you to know, if the holidays are hard for you, I am here for you, and I am sending so much love.
Nature sing in heaven, and nature sing in heaven, and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men.
Next up, I want to do our frames in our living room. I like to do season-specific pictures. So every season I'll switch them out. So I'm not going to just focus on Christmas because then they won't be able to stay up until springtime. So I'm going to focus on snow. I don't know where you guys live, but here in Virginia, we have not had a good snow in a couple of years. So I'm really hoping this is the year that we get just a massive amount of snow. If you live in the Northeast, you're probably laughing at me right now because you probably feel the opposite. But I have these pictures. The kids are a little bit younger in them. But this was the last time we had a really good snow, and so I'm gonna put some pictures up of the kids playing in the snow up here, and then when we decorate the bedrooms, which I think is gonna be my next video, I have more Christmas specific pictures that I'll put in our bedroom and in the playroom and stuff. And so we'll have snow down here, Christmas upstairs, but I love to do this. I think it's just a nice DIY, easy to swap them out, and I'll keep the pictures in there. And so then next year when we get to fall, I already have the fall prints ready to go, and I'll just swap them out. All right, let's do it.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas.
This console table is always a fun spot for me to decorate, but it does serve multiple purposes. So I have to be mindful, because we don't have a coffee table, that this is typically where drinks and snacks will go when we're sitting on the couch together as a family. So I had to leave some room for that. But I wanted to add some garland this year. I'm doing that same Real Touch garland that I did last year. I also moved Annie's bed because it was driving me a little crazy that the table wasn't centered on there. And don't worry, Annie loves her new spot. That girl does not care where her bed is. She will get cozy on it no matter what. And I'm going to start with, again, again, what I know. So I knew that I wanted to put these blankets in here. We had some cozy blankets from last year, and then the green ones are new this year. They're $5 in the Target dollar spot. I wanted some red ones. I am much more into red this year. You'll see, I put a ton of red bows on. My philosophy with my decor this year was if something felt incomplete, just put a red bow on it, and then it kind of completed it. But I thought the green was a good contrast because I am adding all those pops of red, and these are just the coziest little blankets. I have more that I'm going to put in the benches up in our bedroom later on, but I thought it looked really good with the garland. I had a little bit of trouble, and I always want to keep the real life stuff in there for you, so I wanted to show you that the garland was just not cooperating. It kept falling. The command strips did not stick as well to this table as they did to our mantle, and so I just kind of redid the sticky on a couple of them, and so far it is holding, but my kids like to mess with it, and so I have no doubt that I will be replacing those command strips at some point, but I do love decorating this console table. I switch it up every single year, and I love how it turned out. The only thing that I'm questioning now that I'm looking at it right now is maybe I should add some twinkle lights to the garland. What do you guys think? Because I don't have them on right now in the video, but you know we have the lights on the mantle. Do you think I should add lights to that garland? It might be pretty to add a little bit, or do you think that'll be a little too much? Let me know what you think.
Chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Play it with me under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace.
Gingerbread Man is going to be her favorite toy this year, but she did start playing with the candy, so we will see. I do like to switch out our dog's seasonal collars as well, so we're going to take off Halloween, and I'm just going to measure. I want to show you guys. I got her a new collar this year because I could not find Gus or Annie's collars from last year. They're probably buried deep in our attic, so I got them new ones this year. Gus does not like toys. He's our basement bachelor, elderly dog. I'll show you guys Gus in a minute, but he doesn't play with toys, so these stay for Annie. She, even though she's 4, she is still very much a puppy at heart, so she loves toys, and she loves snuggles. So let's switch out her collar. Let me show you guys a close-up really quick.
From house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day, yeah. A Merry Christmas Day. Oh, dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas Day.
Okay, let's talk through the stairs for a minute. In years past, I've done every single banister and handle. Are these called handles? The railing, the stair railing. I need more coffee. But then We have hardwood floors on our stairs and they tend to get really slippery, and I constantly worry about my kids falling down the stairs because they go a little too fast. They also like to wear socks. It's a whole thing. So I don't want to monopolize all of the railings because they won't grab onto them then, or they will, and the decor will get them tripped up and then they'll fall that way. So just for an abundance of caution, the mom and me, I'm just gonna do this one. And this is like the main focal point anyway, what you see from our living room, what you see when you come in, but we're gonna go all out here. So I wanna do another one of these garlands that I got from Joann Fabrics. And then I have this from last year. If you were with me last year when I decorated, you'll probably recognize this. This came from Target. I think they still have them this year, but this has a little bit of light, so I thought we'd add that on there. And then these are new this year from Walmart. I think it's the My Texas House collection, something like that. They're really beautiful. It's these massive wood bells, kind of slash ornament looking things. They're kind of heavy, but I'm hoping to take them and stagger them and hang them from here. I have 2 more, and if I don't need all of them for this, I'm gonna use them upstairs in Stephen and I's bedroom when we decorate that. But they're so beautiful. So I just have to find a way to secure them. I think what I'm gonna do, so I got this on Amazon. It's Velcro and it wraps around itself. So I'm gonna use it to hold all of my garland over here, and I think I'm gonna try to find a way to also use it to hold the bells because it's really secure. I'll show you when I put it on, but it's green, it blends in with this. Sometimes I've seen people use like fishing wire, but to me that's just not secure enough to hold everything I wanna do. So I'm gonna try this year. This is new, clearly it's still in the package. I'll let you know if it works. All right, let's do it. You guys, I have to show you really quickly. She's snuggling with it. It's so sweet. Oh my gosh, your dogs do that too. So cute. Kind of want it to hang. Do we want it to hang over the front? No. No, we want it to hang this way, right? Just like hang over the side a little bit and then we'll put the bells there. Kind of, sort of. I'm looking in the camera to see what looks better. I think like that. I think that's what we want to do. Okay. All right, so let's secure it up here. Okay, so far I love this Velcro stuff. It's easy to kind of move around. I mean, it is a brighter green color, so if you look closely, you can see it. But I can just zhuzh up this garland and hide it. So far, it's holding really well. Let's talk about my vision for the dining room. First and foremost, we are a family that always eats together. It's our time that we can bond with our children, hear about their day. It's just very dedicated, intentional time. So we need our table to be accessible. And so what I like to do is just use giant charcuterie boards to decorate, and I will just use this as my base. build the decor on top, and that way when it's time for dinner, we can just slide it over to the side, have everything out, and then when we're done, just slide it back over. So that's what I like to do. And then also, thank you so much. You guys gave me so many ideas for these little wreaths that I love from Hobby Lobby. I think I figured it out. Some way to still incorporate them. I'm gonna use them on the dining room table. I'm gonna build my Christmas village. I have these little white porcelain houses. They're beautiful. We used a little bit of them on the console table. So I think that's what we're gonna try to do, and we're gonna use these on the bottom instead of doing picks like I normally do. I'm gonna try it with these. So let's see, let's try it. As I'm watching this back, I just thought of a new idea for this for somebody who just wants it even simpler. Just putting the wreaths on top of that charcuterie board and taking a candle, just like a tapered candle, or you could do a pillar candle and put it one in each of the center of the wreaths. That would be beautiful. Do you guys like that idea? I'm going to keep mine as is because I love my Christmas village. It's the perfect spot for it. But to just even simplify it even more, I think that would be so pretty with the wreaths, and you could do less wreaths or more. What do you think of that idea? So the little trees that I'm about to add that have just the tiers to them right there, those actually came from Dollar Tree. Do not forget about Dollar Tree, you guys. I have a lot of DIYs that we're going to be doing this season, all with items from Dollar Tree. I'm really excited. Okay, the last spot I want to do today is the bathroom. I just like to add just a little touch here or there. I think it's fun. I don't think we're going to get to the screened-in porch today. I said I didn't want to rush my decor. We are getting close to the time where my kids are going to start to come home. I want to have time to bake. That is very important. It's a part of my decor process. The kids really look forward to it. Plus, I already promised them a sweet little treat when they got home. So let's get the bathroom just kind of wiped down, mirror cleaned, and then just add some little touches, and then we'll bake. Love how all the decor turned out. When I take my time and break it up throughout the process, I feel like I do so much better and I just enjoy it so much more. Highly recommend it if you are decorating. I love how everything turned out. There's not one spot from today's video that I feel like I want to change, which is huge for me as a perfectionist. All right, I'm having some coffee. It is time to bake. Between all the Halloween candy we still have in our house, me not feeling well over the weekend, I don't think I'm gonna go the route of cookies or cake or anything like that. Don't worry, it's coming though. Tis the season for all of the wonderful baking treats, but I think for today, because we have a million apples from apple picking, I wanna show you my healthy version of an apple crisp. This is wonderful if you wanna throw some vanilla ice cream on it or some whipped cream with maybe some holiday sprinkles, but for me, the way that I like it, we're gonna bake it in the oven, but then I let it cool to room temperature and I'll store it in little meal prep containers in the fridge, and I actually prefer it cold. Also, here's a little bit of a shocker. I like to add raisins to my apple crisp. I know it's a little controversial. Are you a raisin person? I love raisins. I also love raisins in my apple pie. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Please let me know that I'm not alone in this, or maybe I am. All right, let me get all the ingredients and we're gonna bake. All right, this is a very low ingredient, easy recipe. So you're obviously gonna need some apples. We went apple picking and got pink lady apples. Honestly, you could use any type of apples, Granny Smith, anything that you have. I like to add oatmeal to mine, and this is where I give it even more of a healthy spin because I do the Kodiak protein oats. And this is a measure with your heart kind of a recipe, but I typically, we'll peel the apples, we'll cut them up, we'll spread them in here, and then I just take and just kind of drizzle some of these oats in here. This is how I sweeten them a little bit. I just use pure maple syrup, and then the raisins that we talked about. I'm gonna mix those in. And then at the very end, so we're gonna cook this for a while. It takes a long time. I'm gonna stir it up. And then at the very end, when I feel like there's just a few minutes left, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar on the top. And it is so good. All right, let's make it. I forgot, you also need cinnamon. I think I had what hopefully will be a good idea. Instead of doing the plain protein oats, I'm gonna do the Kodiak. They're still protein oats, but it's the maple and brown sugar, and then it's just one little container. And I think this will be the perfect amount, and then it already has some really good flavor to it that will complement everything that we're adding. I think this is gonna be good. All right, let's peel about 1 million apples real quick. Even though I did kind of eyeball and measure with my heart with this recipe, I will type up something for you guys in the video description box. I kind of have a basic idea of how much I used for everything, but the oven temperature, that's an important thing, so don't worry, I'll have all that for you below. But something I just want to point out, I do cut my apples really thin because that will allow it to cook faster. And I'm not somebody that usually likes to add nuts to my dessert, and I wanted my kids to eat this, and I knew they wouldn't eat it if I had done this, but something you could also do is some chopped walnuts or something in there as well, and that will give you some extra protein and nutrients, and I think it would complement it really well. Okay, my timer just went off. I think I forgot to show you guys, after we started the first time, I did 15 more minutes. Oh my gosh, my house smells so good right now. Might be done. Let's see. I'm just really kind of looking to see that they're looking soft enough. I think I'm gonna add the brown sugar. Let me do a close-up and show you, and then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar on there and give it about 5 more minutes, and then I think we're good. As always, we have to taste test together. I did put this bowl in the freezer for a few minutes because it just came out of the oven, but I really want to try it. Let's get a little bit of the oats and the apple, and of course the raisins. So good. What I love is that the apples are just a little bit crisp. Perfect amount. So that was 30 minutes total, plus the 5 minutes that I put the brown sugar on top. And the flavoring is really good using that oatmeal. You could use plain oatmeal. You don't have to use protein oatmeal. But I do think it made a difference this time for me. You could also put plain like vanilla Greek yogurt on top. So many possibilities with this. It's a nice little healthy treat this time around. And thank you so much for all of your kind messages. I'm so sorry that I missed that Tuesday upload. I'm feeling so much better. That stomach bug came out of nowhere and hit your girl hard, but it forced me to rest, which I think is so important sometimes. And I'm just so excited to continue this holiday season with you guys. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.